As Nigeria commemorates its 64th independence anniversary, the federal government has urged Nigeria youth to seize the opportunity of the proposed national conference to discuss solutions to the national challenge. The Minister of State for Youth Development, Honorable Ayodele Olawande, called on youths to actively participate in shaping a path towards progress, emphasizing that the current administration is committed to making critical decisions aimed at fostering a better Nigeria. He appealed to youths to be law-abiding, embrace dialogue, and avoid violence, warning that distinguished politicians may attempt to exploit them for a selfish gains at the expense of peace.
The President announced the youth conference. We want them to come. Different ethnic groups, 774 local governments, every areas of life. We want them to put it on the table and say, see, let us do this. And the President also said it, and he has assured that those ones that the executive are to implement are going to do that. And that is why we are here. Those ones that is going to be, you need to go to the National Assembly. We are going to the National Assembly with it. And that, the reason also why we are youth is for us to go and beg. That see, this is our life. People are old. And we portrait and beg. It doesn't take anything away from us. That's why we said we want to lead. And they gave us the opportunity to lead, and we must do it right. And if we don't get it now, and like we said, I just said it just now, that now, for us to make sure we find the changes. And the changes must happen. The young people of this country must see the government. They must feel the government. And in whatever way, they must touch the government. And we're here.
The Public Relations Officer of the National Youth Council of Nigeria and convener of the Dialogue Interactive season on Nigeria at 64, Mr. Dotun Omoleye acknowledged that the importance of the town hall meeting, stating that it emphasized knowledge about leadership and government activities and plans.
Recently the president, through his media head, mentioned that most of his appointees are not communicating well with the masses, and it is important that we create platforms for them. We also put programs like this together where they can also come and tell Nigerian youths what they actually been doing, because every government officials must be accountable to the people, and it is the vote of the people that bring them into the office. So we must also create the space for them to also converse with the young people. That's the essence of this conversation. Yeah, conversations like this help a lot in so many ways, and the expectations from the youth, or what we are expecting from the young people, is infinite, because when you have this kind of platform, it improves your knowledge about governance, about leadership, and sometimes it helps you to understand how governance works. Sometimes most of our young people don't even understand what is the role of a councillor. They don't understand what is the role of a local government chairman. By the time they sit down at the corner of their room, they just continue to put all the blames on the president alone, not understanding that the president has his own constitutionally provided responsibility. So when you find yourself in a platform like this, it improves your knowledge about leadership and governance, and to also have a direct information about economy and the situation of the country and why some decisions are being taken without you knowing. So it gives you that direct interface, and it improves your skills. So that's why we are putting this together. And this is just not going to be ended. The report of this conversation is going to be submitted to the Honorable Minister of State for Youth Development. We're also going to submit it to the Office of the President of the Republic of Nigeria and other notable stakeholders, so that they can have an idea of what we have discussed here. Then going forward, the document will be useful for the purpose of moving this country forward. Thank you so much.
The Director General of Small and Medium Enterprises, Mr. Shaks Odi, stated in an interview that this is the right time for the country to encourage greater youth participation by fostering intellectual collaboration. He emphasized the importance of the unity amongst youths.
In movies, these people who are excelling in building unicorns, we need them in government. We need them to come and bring that intelligence to government, so that we can solve all the problems that we're confronted with as young people. Look at our Nigerian history. We have had presidents who were young people at the time. Now it's our time. And so this is not the time for us as young people to continue to fight each other. This is the time for us to unite as young people, so that we can confront the challenges that are facing us as young people, and then we can solve them and excel.